What's up, guys? We're back with another episode of Shredheads. Today, we're going to be talking about a Loudwire article, and we saw the top 10 on this list, but we didn't see the top 66. This is like the top 10 metal albums of 2010s.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at it.
No.
Just the first song on the list, but that's it.
Yeah.
Albums. My bad. So the first one is Opeth, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not.
A lot of these bands and the albums we haven't really heard that many times. I mean, I've listened to a little bit of Opeth, but I'm not a huge fan.
I'm not a huge fan, but I won't take any respect away from them because they are a very talented band.
Yeah, I mean,
and they make a lot of good music.
They're popular for a reason, you know,
and they deserve. I mean, they deserve to be on this list, probably. I haven't listened to the album.
I haven't heard the album, but I'm...
Yeah.
Wait, it came out this year.
Yeah, I didn't
Apparently. Yeah. A lot of these bands that are pretty popular were popular, like, 10 years ago or something. Then they make releases this year, and I kind of don't... Like, it goes under the radar.
Yeah, I feel like that, too. I've never really gotten into Opeth. Anyway, next song.
Album.
Next album. Born of Osiris, and this is another band I've heard a few songs. They're pretty good.
Not a huge fan. Kind of like them.
I mean, they're progressive deathcore, and honestly, deathcore is just. I like a lot of bands that are deathcore, but
it's not really my thing. I'm more on the metalcore side of things, but that's just me. So
yeah. Anyway, moving on. This is a long list.
Whitechapel's on here.
Whitechapel, the Valley, is really good.
Yeah, you're more of a Whitechapel fan. Again, I barely listen to them, to be honest.
They're pretty badass, honestly.
Protest a Hero.
Protest a Hero.
I don't think I've heard. I've heard of them.
I've heard of them.
I don't think I've heard this.
Definitely,
the album.
I have no fucking idea.
What is it? Volition? Is that what this is? Yeah. Protest a Hero, Volition, released in 2013. That's on the list at 63.
No idea who that is, honestly.
No,
I've heard of them.
Heard the
name,
but I'm not.
And maybe I've watched I watch Loudwire videos quite often, but sometimes they'll mention a band that I've never heard of, and I'm like, I mean, they're.
And that's kind of why I wanted to do this list, because I think the top 10 gets controversial.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
So that's why we're kind of brushing through these first ones pretty quick.
I don't know, we're gonna have to speed that up then, because there's a lot of them. Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, so Amon Amarth, Deceiver of Gods, is at 62.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say I haven't heard the whole album, but I have heard some songs. And Amon Amarth,
I have a lot of respect. I have a lot of respect for them. I'm not a huge Viking metal fan.
Yeah, they're a Viking death metal band, and honestly, I've heard their live shows are fucking amazing.
Probably.
And I would definitely, if they came near in Washington, you know, I'd fucking go.
They're one of those bands that will go down as like a legend for sure.
Oh, definitely.
I don't even know who that is.
I don't know how to pronounce that name. Don't really care.
Tesseract. I could be wrong, but they're progressive metal, right?
That's from what I've heard, but I have
because I looked them up, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't really dig the music, but again, I mean, just because it's not my taste doesn't mean that it's not good. So,
this next one though, August Burns Red, found in faraway places at 59.
Yeah, I've seen August Burns Red, and they were pretty good, and it's honestly, it doesn't surprise me to see them in this list at all, because especially for metalcore, super influential. And a lot of their stuff, in my opinion, blends in. It doesn't really stick out, but I mean, they gotta have some album on this list.
They're also a good band. There's a few good songs that I like.
Yeah,
Mariana's Trench. That's really good. I was listening to that.
I think the popular one on Found in Faraway Places is Ghost. And it's a pretty good song. It's kind of long, but no problem with that.
This next one,
Megadeth.
At 58, Megadeth, Dystopia. I'm surprised this isn't higher, honestly.
It is a pretty good album.
And
then considering like some of the other lists or the other albums they have on this list, like higher up there, it kind of does surprise me that it's this low.
But let's see what's ahead of it. Thy Art is Murder, Hate, which was released in 2012. It's at 57. I'm going to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've said before, deathcore's not really my thing because I feel like a lot of it is
Kind of the same.
But Thy Art Is Murder is a really good band.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I haven't experienced their albums enough to really.
No, a lot of these bands I've heard
complete...
singles from them basically, but I don't listen to the albums. So Sabaton, Careless Rex, probably. I don't know. Haven't heard of them.
They're power metal, not my thing.
And we got Vane. Arizona, 2018. So looks like I missed something. Do you know anything about
honestly,
them?
I have no idea. I would have to look them up. To be honest.
Yeah. We got Epica, the Quantum Enigma, 2014.
I mean, it might be good.
This might be a good list for us to go check out some new music for sure.
This next one, Dying Fetus.
Wrong one to
fuck with. I mean, you know what? That caught my attention, and this album cover is pretty
vulgar, pretty gory.
Fuck, dude. Okay,
yeah.
I mean,
wow.
I'm not a huge fan of death metal either, but I mean, this does kind of catch my attention.
That's some Cannibal Corpse shit right there.
I mean, I've heard that Dying Fetus is a pretty good band. I haven't really listened to much of their music though.
Yeah. Fit for an Autopsy at 52. Absolute Hope, Absolute Hell, 2015.
Okay. I actually
Have you heard this album?
I've heard a few songs. I can't remember them. I'm not a huge fan of them, but my friend Aaron, he actually showed me them, and
their new album's pretty fucking badass.
And their new album, I mean, I think we've mentioned it on the podcast before, but Matt Heafy said it was
badass.
One of his favorite albums of the decade. He said something like that. High
51,
on Fire.
High on Fire, Luminiferious. I think that's it. 2015.
I will say badass album cover. I like the album art.
It is pretty cool. Have you heard of them though?
Fuck no.
I might have heard the name, but
okay. I mean, let's see what kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't. Okay.
50.
Okay.
We're gonna have to brush through a lot of these, to be honest.
Okay. Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats. Never heard of them.
Never heard.
Alcest. Never heard of them.
Never heard.
I mean, pretty good album artwork.
Let's just go till we know one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to not. I
hate to skip some of these
bands. A lot of these. All right, Body Count,
Bloodlust. That dude, Civil War is a badass song.
It is a pretty badass song.
And is that the song with? Well, because David Mustaine from Megadeth, he did a song with them. Dave Mustaine.
Yeah, Dave Mustaine did.
What was the song?
Damn it!
Called?
Yeah, they have a good song on that album. No Lives Matter.
No Lives Matter. Yeah. That is a badass.
That's
song.
A great song.
Yeah,
and then.
They're another one of those kind of political bands.
Yeah.
It's more rap.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that listen to rap would definitely like that.
Well,
album.
Body Count, Ice-T is their lead singer.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he's a rapper. So
yeah,
pretty badass. I ain't gonna lie.
And then No Lives Matter is probably a song a lot of you guys would fuck with, to be honest.
Now, Ghost. I will say, I'm not saying Ghost is overrated.
I'm gonna say they are, to be honest with you. They're a good band. Don't shit on me.
I'm not shitting on them.
They're a good band.
I just don't understand why. I feel like people overhype. I mean, what was that song? Circe. I don't know. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I don't know. Fuck.
I do like the anti-Pope shit that.
I like. Look, Ghost. I respect Ghost. They have a lot of good songs. They have some good albums.
I mean,
and
Tobias
I'm not shitting on them.
Is a really good lead singer.
I just think, especially what we're gonna see on this list, because I saw it. There's a lot of Ghost high on this list, and I don't understand what Loudwire's thing is for Ghost. I'm not shitting on Ghost, but
good band, and I would definitely see them live.
Yeah,
but
haven't heard of them. Oh, Periphery. Periphery 2. This time it's personal. 2012. This is a good album. I don't know if you've heard it,
dude. Honestly, I'm not big into Periphery, but there was a few songs that I listened to on this album, and I can say it was a good album overall. I like Hail Stan. Like, that album is really good, and I think mainly the reason I listened to it is it got released this year. Yeah, and it has Reptile on it, and Reptile's badass. If you guys don't know, I mean, we come every time we listen to it.
So yeah, Periphery is one of the probably better bands of the 2010s, and obviously.
I like the progressive metalcore. It's pretty badass.
And I think we should do a video about progressive metalcore.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
Yeah, listen to the song Scarlet by Periphery on that album, and Ragnarok. Those are 2 good songs.
I've heard Ragnarok.
41, we got Baby Metal, their title album, Baby Metal.
I'm not going to shit on Baby Metal because I have heard they have some badass riffs.
It's pretty unique.
It's unique.
I'll just say that.
There was that one song, I Love Chocolate or some shit.
I don't understand.
I don't fuck with it, but it's Japanese metal, and hey.
They're really fucking popular.
Yeah, and
they did a song with Rob Halford, right?
I'm pretty sure they did.
Yeah.
But you know what? I respect them.
Yeah.
I won't.
I just don't understand it.
The Devil Wears Prada, Dead Throne.
Yeah.
The Devil Wears Prada is good.
They are pretty good.
I think they are a Christian metalcore band, right? Would you say so?
Yeah, no, they are Christian.
Yeah.
At number 40, they're all right.
All right.
Yeah, so
good band.
Black Delilah Murder, Ritual 2011.
Another.
I'm not a huge fan. I'm not disagreeing with it. Now we got Trivium at 38. In Waves. That's a really good album.
That's a really good album.
Yeah.
I love Trivium.
I agree with this.
I agree with that. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they might have some more Trivium albums. At least I hope. Because the Singing the Sentence should be on here.
It should,
if
for sure.
If it's not, I'm going to be livid. All right. I mean, a lot of these bands I've never...
Anthrax, For All Kings at 33. Yeah, this was a really good album, too. And then
I feel
we
like
saw...
it's one of their best, dude.
Yeah, it actually... I feel like it was really solid. They had a really long, drought, to be honest.
Yeah, you know? They weren't releasing a lot of good music for a while.
No.
I mean, there were some songs here and there that were pretty good, but this album actually... is really good.
Breathing Lightning is a really good song. What's that song,
Eagles,
man? Yeah. Blood Eagle Wings.
Blood Eagle Wings.
That was my shit.
That's a good song. And honestly, when it first came on, I was like, this is Anthrax?
I know.
I was like, this is badass.
Yeah. And then I think the music video is really awesome.
Well, I respect Anthrax. We've seen them live.
Yeah.
They kicked ass.
Killswitch Engage. And yeah, it was badass for sure.
Enslaved.
I haven't heard of them. Oh, shit. I didn't expect that, to be honest with you. I did not expect that.
Fuck.
At 31.
Knocked Loose, A Different Shade of Blue. And I 100% agree with this being on the list. This album, I've listened to it. It's one of my most listened to albums so far. And I'll just turn this shit on and play the whole album.
Yeah.
Every song is good.
And, of course, you heard by now, we saw them live.
Oh,
kicked
dude.
Ass.
They, almost died in the mosh pit. Yeah, great.
We got Napalm Death. I've heard a little bit about them, but Utilitarian 2012, and this is at 29.
Napalm Death is good. Mm-hmm. I've listened to a few songs. Meshuggah,
oh shit,
definitely.
I'm not a huge fan, but
they're gent gods, dude.
They're really talented.
I mean,
gent is just alone to pull that off is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean their riffs are very complicated, and I know Bill Burr. Yeah. He really loves it. He saw him live,
which that was awesome.
Yeah.
When I found out Bill Burr listened to Meshuggah,
and he's a drummer.
Like, fuck.
He started drumming because of Meshuggah. So that's
badass.
Pretty badass. I love Bill Burr.
Oh, Gojira Magma.
Oh, definitely
27.
A great album. Agree with this.
It's a pretty good album. I mean, I haven't really listened to it.
What was that one album? It's in a different language. Orange album cover.
Yeah, fuck.
Levant.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a great album.
I'm going to butcher it. So.
Yeah, I'm not even going to try. I don't know who that is.
Oh, shit.
Slipknot, We Are Not Your Kind. Definitely
that came
a banger.
Out of this album, 25. Yeah, it's a pretty good album.
We reviewed this album, and honestly, I love Slipknot, and one of my favorite bands.
Yeah.
They tied with Tool for me, but this album, I love it, and great production. But I will say it's not my most listened to album by them.
I haven't been listening to it that much recently. Iowa always fucking. That's always my shit.
And I'm not trying to be one of those maggots that,
their old shit is better.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I respect the album a lot.
At 23, we got the Dillinger Escape Plan. One of Us Is the Killer. I've heard a lot about this band. I'm not big into them. I've heard them a few times. I'll probably go back and listen to them.
Honestly, a lot of, like we've said, a lot of these bands and albums, I I might actually end up checking out.
Yeah,
after the
sure.
list.
Yeah,
but some of them I'm just like I don't even know if they should.
22. Yeah, I'm excited here.
Okay.
So, Architects.
Of course you are.
Holy hell, that's like one of my favorite albums. Of all time.
You know what? I'll agree with you that this is a great album.
Yeah,
I was listening to it, and I even downloaded it. I was like,
I love
fuck,
it. Dude.
It's great.
Released last year. I mean, honestly, just check out the whole fucking album. So good.
Honestly, really, if I was gonna say, like, they're one of the best metalcore bands in my opinion.
Yeah,
like
probably one of the best relevant metal bands right now. That's my opinion.
Parkway Drive, 21.
I have mad respect for them. I know that they work their ass off
and
they tour a lot. They're like nonstop tours, just like August Burns Red. So
respect, but not one of my go-tos.
No. Rammstein. 2019 at 20.
I'm gonna be honest. Rammstein, a German metal band. They're kind of like the Marilyn Manson of Germany.
Yeah, that's a good way.
They got electronic music blended in with their riffs.
Yeah,
and honestly,
some of their songs, even though isn't it all in German?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still really good. Du Hast, check out Du Hast. That's good
song.
Shit.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really listened to the album, but
no,
don't know who that is. Judas Priest, right. Firepower. I feel like this is my honest opinion. I love Judas Priest. Yeah, seen him live,
me too.
Amazing. Rob Halford is one of the best
Legendary.
Of the best metal vocalists ever, honestly. But I don't know.
His vocal range is insane.
I don't know if I agree with this because I feel like it's just on here because it's Judas Priest.
Yeah, and we're gonna see that as we get closer to the.
I mean,
top
even
10.
Redeemer of Souls. I didn't. There was a couple good songs, but it really.
Yeah.
It wasn't like their older stuff.
Look, there's some really good songs on this album.
Yeah.
But I don't know. To be honest with you, I just feel like this type of music, this genre of music, this whole take on metal, I'm not shitting on it. I love that. I love Judas Priest, but I feel like it's kind of dead.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Okay, now this one. At 17, Avenged Sevenfold Nightmare. Honestly, amazing album.
Yeah.
Amazing album. I mean, it's got tracks like Fiction, which is piano mainly, but it's great and it's amazing. And then there's this song Buried Alive, which that's a song that's on repeat for me. And then Nightmare, of course, that's a fucking anthem. I mean,
yeah. And then we saw them live, and
that was fucking.
Nightmare was a goddamn anthem for sure. I mean that was like
you're a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, fucking, I love it. Avenged Sevenfold is. I know it wasn't on my top 10, but they've always been one of my favorites.
Yeah. Code Orange Forever at 15. That's
that's a good album.
It's got a lot of respect from people. I'm not a huge Code Orange fan, but what's that song with Corey Taylor? God, it's so good.
Hunt, right?
Hunt. Yeah, The Hunt.
Yeah, The Hunt.
That's a really good song.
That's a really good song. Corey Taylor's a fucking genius.
Animal.
Goddamn animal.
Code Orange Forever. Great.
You know what? I would agree with this, and I'm not. A lot of respect.
Yeah.
Tons of respect. Cattle Decapitation at 14. Okay, actually, this is a pretty badass album cover. I will say that a lot of death metal bands or deathcore bands have
they
good album covers.
They blow it out of the water with a lot of their album covers.
This is pretty badass, but I'm going to be honest, I don't really listen to them.
Looks like they got a chimp with its head off or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Looks pretty cool. Fuck.
Fucking this guy looks like he's fucking eating himself.
13.
I don't know. Fucking gnarly shit.
Probably going to get some shit. I don't know. I haven't really talked to anybody about this. So at 13, we got Macedon.
Okay,
Emperor of Sand. Look, Macedon, they get a lot of respect. I don't know what it is. I don't like them.
I don't. I'm going to be honest. I was listening to them. Like, I think they won a Grammy. And I disagreed with it strongly. Over Code Orange's album. There
were other contenders too.
That were so much. Fuck. I don't even remember all the contenders, but fuck the Grammys. Let's be honest. I mean, I respect bands that have gotten them, but like honestly, fuck the Grammys.
Oh shit.
I mean,
all right.
I mean the fact that Avenged Sevenfold just completely protested the Grammys and didn't even show up.
Yeah.
And bands have done that. A lot. Yeah. So,
and anyway. One last note on them. I don't know a lot about Mastodon. I don't want to completely shit on them, saying they're a terrible band. I just don't like it, and I do think they're overrated. I'll say that.
Yeah, I agree.
And then number 12, I agree with it.
100%.
Yeah. We got Bring Me the Horizon, Sempiternal.
Sempiternal. Yeah. I mean, this is a great
Sexy
album.
Turtle.
Sexy Turtle. Yes. Sexy Turtle. Check out this album.
God.
I honestly, even people that don't really listen to metal,
they love it.
They love this album.
Yeah,
Can You Feel My Heart is really popular.
There's some albums where you go back, you hear one song, like I'll listen to Shadow Moses,
and then you're like, I'm just gonna listen to that whole album.
I'm just gonna dig the whole thing. Yeah.
Fucking great album.
And now we're back on a Ghost High at number 11. We got Opus Eponymous.
Not a bad album and not a bad band.
Dumb.
But
yeah,
I just don't get it why everyone talks about Ghosts like they're this like the best metal band ever, and it's
they kind of have a Grammy high just like Mastodon, and I'm not shitting on them. They're a great band.
I'd see them live.
I respect. I want to see them live.
I really do. I would even if it was just them, I would go to them.
But I respect them. I just don't. I don't know.
Yeah. The Devin Townsend project. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I just recently got into them because
are they prog metal?
Yes. Kind of. I mean, pretty much. Right. Really good. Really good. Has some great fucking licks. Has some great riffs. Amazing vocals. I'm not gonna shit on
That's pretty cool album cover too.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big fan, but great musicians.
Number 9, we got Fear Inoculum by Tool. I agree with that.
Surprised this isn't higher. Honestly, this is probably one of the best albums of the decade, and I'm not even trying to like put Tool on a pedestal, but like honestly, great album. Every song perfected, amazing, worth the 13-year wait.
Here's where I kind of lost my shit. So
okay.
So Iron Maiden, The Book of Souls, and it was at number 7, released in 2015. Look. Kind of like what I said with Judas Priest. Seen them live, love them,
amazing. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Iron Maiden probably have one of the best shows, one of the best performances I've seen.
For sure.
I mean, definitely. Vocals good, guitar perfect. I mean, they're legendary. But this album,
look, I'm not saying it's a bad album. It's the same with the Judas Priest Firepower thing. I feel like this genre of metal is done. I'm not saying that there's not good songs. I'm just saying that when you're talking about the top 10 albums of a relevant, like 2010s, I don't think it's fair to put them there.
I mean,
that's just my
I will
opinion.
say this. They have a lot of good albums in the past. Like The Number of the Beast is probably one of the best metal albums ever.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but I'm just saying I don't feel like they have anything. I don't think they can bring anything new to the table.
No.
I mean, don't hate on me for this because I love Iron Maiden, and I respect them a lot.
All right, so at number 6, I know you probably weren't going to mention them, but we got Power Trip, Nightmare Logic, released in 2017. Look, when it first came out, I heard a lot of shit about it. I heard it was really good, and I think it's kind of like thrash metal.
Thrash metal? And hardcore?
I heard that.
You know what? I'm interested.
Yeah, I heard a few songs, and I really did like them, and then I just forgot about them, and recently I've been trying to check them out, so I got to remember to do that.
You know what? I'll check them out. I'm not going to give my opinion on it because I'm not going to...
I've heard a lot of good shit about them.
I don't know. So, Carcass at number 5.
I don't know much about them, but...
I mean, like I said, death metal's just not really my thing. I mean,
there's a lot of death metal bands on this list. I question it, but I don't know enough about it to really.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Septic Fit Flesh. I don't even know who they are. Dude.
I don't know who it is, and I'm not saying that makes them bad, but I just question the ranking.
I feel like some people that watch this are gonna be like, "Oh, these guys don't even listen to metal. What? They're listening to Bring Me the Horizon and metalcore." Yeah. Okay, you know what? I'm just saying. I mean, I respect a lot of death metal musicians. I really do. Like, death is...
I'm not shitting again, it's a great genre of metal. I'm just... It's just skeptical here.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Now we've already kind of mentioned
number 3.
Gojira.
You can try to pronounce it.
L'Enfant Sauvage.
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
This
Correct us on it if you can.
Yeah, correct us. I don't care. But Gojira is fucking amazing.
Yeah. So I was hearing a lot about them recently because they're getting back into the news cycle since they're releasing a new album pretty soon here, and I checked out this album. I was listening to it this week, and the Axe is like a kick-ass song. I don't know. There's a lot of good songs in this album. Most of them are good,
and I like that they've blended groove metal and progressive metal with death metal. So it doesn't make it just that death metal sound. There's also progression in it. It's really, their artistic quality is amazing and great production.
Yeah, and they take their fucking time, too.
Yeah,
I respect that. When a band is like, no, the next, you like Flying Whales on that song, they're like, no, the next 2.5 minutes is just us doing this shit for the same shit. And like the courage to do that, as dumb as it sounds, it's pretty impressive.
And I also like some of their messages because they're also very environmental.
Yeah, they have a song, I think it's called Global Warming. And
Flying Whales is also about climate change. Mm-hmm. So, I love it. I really love Gojira.
If you first hear that song, Flying Whales, first of all, the riff is so badass. That's one of the best riffs of all time.
I'm still pissed that we were late for that show and we couldn't see him.
We could have saw him, but nope.
Yeah, nope. Right.
Anyways,
won't get into that story.
And number 2, we're back on the Ghost High.
Ooh, okay, this is a good album. I won't deny it. And honestly, I don't think...
You want to say it for me? Because I don't...
Fuck, no, I'm not going to slaughter that. Okay, this is a good album.
We're going to get shit for not pronouncing any of it.
Okay, okay, you know what?
Figure it out.
Ghost is overrated. Let me just say that. I love him.
I feel like even Evan is going to give you shit if he hears that.
No, dude, I think
Does he agree?
They're kind of overrated.
I don't...
And Tobias,
dude, no other band had that many albums on this list.
See... They didn't even put the Sin in the Sentence on here, which is way better than In Waves.
In Waves
way
is
better. In Waves is a good album, don't get me wrong. I love Trivium. I love every single one of their albums, but come on. Sin in the Sentence is not on here? Like, give me a break.
Yeah. I scrolled down. I saw number 1 already, so sorry about that. But we got Behemoth, The Satanist.
Good album.
Is it?
It's actually really good.
I've heard them.
And we've seen them live.
And I do respect the fuck out of them.
Dude, it's actually...
It's that good.
Dude,
Yeah?
I don't think it deserves number 1, but it is honestly...
That's all I'm questioning. I'm not questioning whether it should be on this list or not, because, again, they're a great band. I respect the fuck out of them. I've seen them live. They're great.
Questioning number 1. That's...
Yeah. The placement in general of this list is pretty questionable.
I don't know, dude. Good album. I love the artwork on the album too, and the cover art. But,
I like the shock value and the whole production value of
and seeing them live, honestly, they had a great production.
Yeah, they were with Lamb of God and Slayer, and it was a great show by all of them.
Great show by all 3 bands. Behemoth. I honestly went to it and I was like, I didn't know much about Behemoth. I heard a few songs.
Yeah, me neither.
I was like. I don't know. I don't think they'll put on that great of a show, but I'm interested in seeing them, and I actually was really surprised on how good of a show they put on.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
I'm still not a huge Behemoth fan because it's not. It has nothing to do with Behemoth itself. I know they're a really good band.
Yeah.
And I heard everything to agree with that, but I just think that it's not really my type of music.
No,
and that's all I'm saying about it.
I will say it does deserve to be on this list. This is one of the best albums of the decade. I will say that. Number 1, though, it's questionable.
Debatable. All right, so that brings this list to a close. Let us know if we should do any other lists like this. I thought it was pretty fun, to be honest.
We did skip through a lot of bands, and I'm sorry about that. We might go back in the list and
check
out some of those bands, but overall this list didn't piss me off as much, but no. Some of the bands, like I feel like
it's not that if I don't know of a band that I'm saying they're shit. It's just like I do question it if I've never heard of them and they're on a top, in the top 20s especially. I'm like, fuck, either I missed a lot or like this is kind of a dumb list, but it's just my, that's all. I'm just skeptical. That's all I'm saying.
And I mean, if you do have any feedback for us, like you say, like if you like some of the bands that we didn't really know. I mean, if you think they're really good, I mean, comment down below.
Yeah, I mean, I encourage you
mention some songs.
Check out this list for yourself, and if we skipped over one of your favorite bands here or one of your favorite albums here,
I'm
let
interested
us know,
in checking out.
And you could give a shit for us or give a shit for it. I get it,
It makes sense, but
yeah,
I mean,
and maybe we just need to listen to more of it,
Yeah, but
all right, we'll catch you next time.